Alright guys, today I'm going fishing with my uncle in his boat in a strip mine property of his friends. No Nathan today, just me, so I'll see you when we're on the lake. Alright guys, we made it down to the lake. Pretty good looking lake. I'm going to start off swim jigging, so you'll see what happens.
About one bass.
Okay.
You want to use this?
Okay.
Alright.
Oh! Tearing them up! What is that, a little salt crawl or something?
It's a swim bait with a boot tail. Swim jig with a... What do you got on there? Swim jig with a boot tail swim bait on it.
Throw it by that bush, Rob. Right on it. Nice. Oh,
And that's why you want to get him in trip, huh? What has he got hanging out of his mouth? Alright, let him go.
but it gets you down there with a big one.
Oh, almost a 3.
Reel them all the way up much further anyway. We want to get them in the net. Ethan with the big save.
How many is that, Dad?
Over the 3, I think. You're jumping.
Number 4 for me. Oh yeah, just a big one.
Giant.
Ginormous.
Ooh, out here in the
Oh.
Ooh, there's a nice.
Is that a drum? Holy crap. Oh, shoot. That was like a 10-pounder.
You should have worked them. Should have worked them a little bit.
No, that was. Did you see it, Dad?
It was a 6 or 7 anyway.
Very aggressive. Alright, that's what this thing did.
Get out, just get out a little bit further out. Oh, he's falling.
Jumping underwater after your lure.
Jeez.
Stick it back in.
Reeled that baby all the way to the end, didn't you?
Wanted it.
I guess. Oh, there's a bite. Oh gosh. It must be small, or I'm not letting him have it. Dang. Damn. Small enough nobody else can fish it. Up there. Oh, he's going crazy.
Oh, we don't need that.
Oh, that is that one. He's Johnny on the spot, though.
All decent fish here.
There you go. Pull them up
Ethan,
for
hold
your
up.
dad.
And they happen to me a lot.
Chatterbait fish number one.
On here until the end of the world. We're wacky breaking in the world.
Alright guys, in that video you saw me fishing out of my uncle's boat in a private strip mine lake. And even though it was private, and you typically do a lot better in private lakes, we did great. I bet I had personally about 36 bass at the end of the day. A lot of them were off camera, you just saw the better ones. And I threw this Strike King KVD swim jig most of the day. This is in a bluegill color and it is destroyed now. The skirt's ripped up, both the eyes are missing, so can't use that anymore. And for a trailer on that, I used the Bass Pro Tournament Series swim bait. This is just about a 3.5 incher in green pumpkin. And after I threw that, I threw this chatterbait a bit. I caught about 3 or 4 fish off this. And most of those were off camera. I think you saw one. And this is a brown chatterbait. This is my favorite color for this time of year. And towards the end, I threw a red square bill like this. And I caught about 6 fish off that, but they were so tiny I didn't even want to show them. I don't know why all the small fish were hitting that. But I had some weird things happening. When I threw this swim jig out there, they were so aggressive that they would all school up and follow it in. And they would literally try and pull it out of each other's mouths. So that's crazy, but I've seen that happen before. Now what happened next, I've never seen happen before. Brought it all the way in, one missed it right at the side of the boat. He followed it all the way in. And then I was pulling it out of the water, and it was about a foot out of the water, and it jumped out of the water and hooked itself. And I pulled it in. That is the craziest thing I've ever seen happen. So, they're definitely very aggressive there. So when you get them in, they just start flopping and going crazy. And there's some giant fish out there, too. I bet I lost one that I think was probably a double digit, maybe 11 or 12, which is absolutely insane for Illinois. I mean, in Illinois, the state record is 13, so that would have been crazy. I hooked him way down deep, and the water was so clear I could see him. I thought it was a drum. It was pretty long. It was probably 24 inches, but it was the girthiest thing ever. I bet it was 23 inches girthy. It looked like a drum like that, but when he got up to the surface and opened his mouth, I could tell he was a bass. And then he shook it right there. He wasn't hooked very good in the corner of the mouth, and it just popped right out and he swam away. So I'm definitely going back for that fish. Alright, thanks for watching guys, and please like and subscribe for more content to come.